1601. As soon as a reporter is assigned to a specialized beat, he or she should read several basic books on that subject to become familiar in a general way with how the beat works. If a governmental area is involved, for example, a state legislature or a court system, a reporter should not go on a first assignment without knowing how that particular unit operates. Libraries contain such books, although it is better for reporters to buy their own copies for future reference. No medical reporter can work successfully without a good medical dictionary, for example. Nor should a business reporter be without a basic economics text. City directories and telephone books from all cities in a reporter's area of coverage are valuable tools, as are internal directories of the organizations he or she will encounter on the beat. Having such numbers, which are often impossible to obtain officially, will enable a reporter to bypass obstacles and reach potential sources quickly. 1602. Cultural and behavioral diversity can result from humans' innate ability to flexibly respond to their environments, to engage in social learning, and to make culture, an ability which is itself a part of the social suite. The diversity might conceal an underlying universality that, paradoxically, might relate more to our genes than to cultural exigencies. Evolutionary psychologists John Tooby and Leda Cosmides provide a fanciful illustration of this idea. They suggest a thought experiment in which aliens replace humans with jukeboxes, each of which has a repertoire of thousands of songs and the ability to play a particular song according to where and when it is. We would then observe that jukeboxes in different parts of the world played different songs at different times, songs that were similar to those on the jukeboxes near them. But none of this intergroup variation and intragroup commonality would have anything to do with the workings of culture. This is a way of illustrating that humans might have an inborn ability to respond flexibly, but also predictably to their environment. 1603. When companies select leaders, two of the first questions they ask are, has he done anything like this before? What is his track record? We assume that if that person has done it before, and done it well, he can do it again. Experience is still important for leaders, and there are times when it is the most effective predictor of future success. The problem, however, is that because of constantly improving technology, processes, and best practices in a world that is constantly changing and where success is being continually redefined, experience can be a handicap. Today, leaders must discipline themselves to look at problems and opportunities with a fresh eye. This is difficult because people naturally want to repeat an approach that worked in a similar situation. It is a challenge to consider an alternative to what brought you success in the past or to your current position in the present. 1604. Smell is not just a sense that determines taste. It is also a powerful force that stimulates desire, and may even overwhelm the other senses. In the past decade, aromatherapy has emerged as an alternative healing practice, as well as a new product to be advertised to consumers. Some stores spread scents of freshly baked bread or apple pie to encourage shoppers to stay longer and buy more. Smells are also important for distinguishing between edible and inedible foods. Herbal medicine stores frequently have a wide variety of pungent odors. The preparation of herbal medicines may include cooking plants into liquid form or distilling essences with alcohol, which often creates an odor. Yet biomedical pills and tablets are prepared in ways that de-emphasize smells considered to be more palatable. The absence of smells further distances medicine from food. 1605. The divergence between parental and peer values does not necessarily lead to a hostile confrontation between parents and teenagers. In fact, Most youngsters are just as friendly with parents as with peers. They simply engage in different types of activities: work and task activities with parents, play and recreation with peers. Concerning financial, educational, career, and other serious matters, such as what to spend money on and what occupation to choose, youths are inclined to seek advice from parents. When it comes to social activities, such as whom to date and what clubs to join, they are more likely to discuss them with peers. This reflects the great importance placed by the peer group on other-directed behavior, looking to others for approval and support as opposed to reliance on personal beliefs and traditional values. Peer groups, in effect, demand conformity at the expense of independence and individuality. 1606. One important point related to the possibility of reproducing believable tactile sensations in virtual or machine-mediated environments lies in the role of pain. Certainly, a number of real interactions can never be entirely believable without the presence of painful stimulation. However, one might wonder whether reproducing such kinds of stimulation would ever be of any use within virtual or mediated interactions. Shouldn't a virtual world be, in some sense, better, without pain? Even if not immediately intuitive, there are a, admittedly small, number of situations in which the ability to deliver painful stimulation comes in handy within mediated environments. In fact, numerous attempts have been made over the course of the last few years to reproduce these aspects of our perception as well. This may occur in video games to increase the realism of the simulation, or even more importantly in training programs for soldiers where pain is an occupational hazard and will need to be dealt with.